Robert W. Bowman Jr., the Commissioner of the Valley Baseball League, would like to welcome you to tonight's game between the Braves and the Turks.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park in Harrisonburg. Tonight, the Harrisonburg Turks taking on the Braves of Stanton. Both teams coming off a matchup on Sunday, Braves taking the win by a score of 8-5. Turks looking to get another win on the board here. The Braves looking to extend their win streak. Tonight's matchup is presented by the Valley Baseball League, which is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. On the mound tonight for the Turks, number 15, Chris Zapito. The first batter of the night leading off for the Braves, the third baseman, number 30, Jacob Lester. Here's Zapito with the first pitch of the night. Popped over his head to the second baseman, the throw to first. Outstretched, and he got him for out number one of tonight's ball game. Now approaching the plate for the Braves, the second baseman, number 34, Tim Dickinson. Here's Zapito. And watches it go by for strike one. Zapito again. Big swing. No luck for strike two. Dickinson settling in. Here's Zapito. Swing and a miss. Little foul tip there. Count remains 0-2, one out here in the top of the first inning. Zapito shaking off the sign. Comes the 0-2 pitch. And the foul tip. Count remains 0-2. Dickinson at the plate looking to make something happen early for the Braves. Zapito the chance to strike him out. And that ball will be low outside for ball number one. Here's Zapito. And another foul tip past the first baseline. Count remains 1-2. Zapito settling in. 0-2 pitch. And that ball way outside. Count moves to 2-2. Speedo shakes off the sign. The throw. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Turks move to 2 outs here in the top of the first. And a chance to make it 1-2-3 for Zapito. Now stepping into the batter's box, batting third in the order, the shortstop, number 31, Jake Daltrui. Here's Zapito. No swing, strike 1. Still no swing, watches it go by for strike number 2. Zapito a chance to retire the side. Waits for the sign. And that ball low outside for ball number 1. Two outs here in the top of the first, counts 1-2. The pitch. That ball way outside for ball number 2. Daltrui at the plate, looking to make something happen for the Braves. Zapito a chance to strike him out. The 2-2 pitch. A line drive to center field, and Daltrui will get on base for the single. Now batting for the Braves, wearing number 23 tonight, the right fielder, Noah Canterbury. Runner's going to go. The throw to second. And umpire's going to call him safe. That'll be a stolen base for Daltrui. Getting this game started here early. Runner now in scoring position for the Braves. Counts 1-0. 2 outs. Zapito settling in. Eyes the runner. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Runner leading off on second. Here's Zapito. Turns around with a little warning to the runner. Counts 1-1. The pitch. Low and inside for ball number 2. Canterbury settling in. Chance to make it 1-4. The Braves going to tip that one to the dugout. And count's going to move to 2-2 here. 2 outs. Zapito a chance to retire the side. And hold the Braves scoreless here in the top of the first. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch runner is stranded on second. And no score for the Braves here in the top of the first. On the mound tonight for the Stanton Braves, playing on his home turf, is number 38, Zach Horn, a product out of James Madison University. Entering the bottom of the first inning here. No runs off one hit for the Braves. Turks a chance to take the lead in the bottom of the inning. Leading off for the Turks is the center fielder, number 20, Anthony Pascal. Pascal will hope to get things started early here for the Turks. Turks coming off a loss to the Braves on Sunday night by a score of 8-3. Turks moving to 8-5 on the season. Braves remain undefeated. I looked at that completely wrong. It's 7-7. I was going to say, do we have audio this time? Pascal at the plate. That ball high and inside for ball number 1. Good eye from Pascal for ball number 2. Pascal, a good eye. Count moves to 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. Here's Horn. That ball popped up to the right field bleachers. Count moves to 2-2. Pascal settling back in the box here. Horn a chance to retire its first batter of the night. The 2-2 pitch. And that ball high and inside. We've got the first full count of tonight's ball game. Horn, the 3-2 pitch. Pascal pokes it to left center. No one's there. Chance for 2. Pascal's going to go for it. Fielder's just now getting to it to throw in. And the Turks with a leadoff triple from Anthony Pascal. And no outs, a runner in scoring position. A chance to take the lead early here for the Turks. The shortstop, number 0, Jose Perez at the plate now. Chance to bring Pascal in. Here's Horn with the pitch. And watches it go by for strike number 1. And a swing and a miss, and that'll be strike number 2. Horn a chance to get his first out of the night here. That ball high and inside for ball number 1. That ball poked to center field. Fielder settling under it and makes the catch. The throw in. Pascal's going to go for home and makes it just in time. Turks take an early lead here in the bottom of the first. Score is now Harrisonburg Turks 1, Stanton Braves 0. Now stepping up to the plate for the Harrisonburg Turks, the left fielder, number 42, Christopher Katz. Katz watches it go by, low and inside for strike number 1. Horn awaits the sign. Here's the pitch. And that ball high and outside for ball 1. Here's Horn. 1-1 pitch. And Katz just barely taps it past the pitcher's mound, and that'll be out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. Now stepping up to the plate for your Harrisonburg Turks, the designated hitter number 33, Luke Hatcher. Here's Horn. And Hatcher pops it straight back over the press box for strike number 1. And that ball low in the dirt for ball number 1. Count moves to 1-1, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. No runners on. Harrisonburg Turks with an early lead here. Here's Horn. And Hatcher, a line drive to the bullpen to move the count to 1-2. Here's Horn. And that'll be strike 3. Turks scoring 1 off of 1 hit in the bottom of the first to take the 1-0 lead. As always, thank you for joining us here at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park in Harrisonburg. Tonight, the Harrisonburg Turks taking on the Stanton Braves in a South Division matchup here in the Valley Baseball League. The Valley Baseball League is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. Turks looking to bounce back after a loss to the Stanton Braves on Sunday night by a score of 8-3. Braves looking to extend their win streak to 2 and prevent any momentum from the Turks. On the mound again for the Turks is number 15, Chris Zapito. Leading off here in the top of the second for the Braves is the designated hitter, number 19, Bradley Garner.
Off the top of the second for the Braves, designated hitter number 19, Bradley Garner, batting 5th.
Garner, a key dead out of VMI, hoping to get something started here for the Braves and respond to the Turks' run in the first inning. Garner takes it low and outside for strike number 1. Zapito shaking off the sign. Here's the pitch. And Garner pokes it to the pitcher's mound. The throw to first is good for out number 1. It's like Garner may have been able to trying to hold back that swing there and just barely pokes it to Zapito. Unlucky bat there. Now at the plate for the Braves is the first baseman, number 15, Hayden Gustafson. Gustafson to right center field. And a running catch there to make it out number 2. Zapito a chance to make it another 1-2-3 here in the top of the second. Stepping into the batter's box now for the Stanton Braves is the center fielder number 41, A.J. Winrich. Speedo with some heat for strike number 1. That ball went outside for ball 1. Here's Speedo, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Speedo now a chance to retire the side. Counts 1-2, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. And that ball way outside for ball number 2. Counts now 2-2 here. Winrich at the plate. Foul ball straight back. Count remains 2-2. Speedo stretching out on the mound here. Settles back in. Here's the pitch. And that ball low and inside for Speedo's first full count of the ball game. Chance to make it 1-2-3 here. And that ball high and inside for Speedo's first walk of the night. Batting 8th in the order is the catcher, number 36, Brett Walmsley. Speedo with a curveball low and inside for ball number 1. Walmsley settles back in, looking to make something happen here for the Braves, get them on the leaderboard here. And Speedo low and outside for ball 1. And pokes that one just outside the right baseline. Count moves to 1-2 here. Speedo looking in the top of the inning. 1-2 pitch. Runner's going to go. And makes the catch. Poked into left field. 1 hit for the Braves. No runs scored. Score remains Harrisonburg Turks 1. Stanton Braves 0. If you'd like to follow the Turks this season or would like more information, please consider following us on social media. Twitter handle is HBGTurksVBL. Instagram is HBurg Turks. And Facebook for the live streams is Harrisonburg Turks Baseball. If you'd like any extra information or if you would like to purchase merchandise, please visit harrisonburgturks.com. Out filming stuff for my story today, for my internship, and it was horrible. Same. So you're out there for like 5 minutes or less, and you're just drenched. Thank God I don't have to be on camera today because I would just be hair going everywhere. No, I'm not doing it. Stepping up to the plate to lead off in the bottom of the second inning for the Turks is the the first baseman, number 26, Mike Rinaldi. Rinaldi with a good eye, ball low and inside for ball number 1. Here's Horn. And Rinaldi pokes that one to the third baseman to throw over to first. Got him with plenty of time for out number 1. Batting 6th in the order, the right fielder for the Turks, number 34, Ethan Murdoch. Here's the first pitch. And Murdoch watches it go by for strike number 1. Here's Horn. And puts that one low and inside for ball number 1. 1 out here, counts 1-1. No runners on for the Turks. Turks maintain their 1-0 lead. And Murdoch looking to change things here in the bottom of the first. Takes that pitch for strike number 2. And Horn just a little too low. Count moves to 2-2. The pitch. And that one in the dirt. And we have another full count. Here's Horn, the 3-2 pitch. And Murdoch a foul tip. Catcher with a throw to first. It's good for out number 2. Braves chance to make it 1-2-3 here. Hold the Turks scoreless for the first time tonight. Batting 7th in the order for the Turks is their catcher, number 35, Matt Delgado. Here's Horn, though, on pitch. And Delgado, a foul tip to the right field bleachers to move the count to 0-2. Here's Horn, a chance to send it to the third. 0-2 pitch. And Delgado, no swing for strike 3. No scores on no hits for the Harrisonburg Turks in the bottom of the first. On the mound once again for your Harrisonburg Turks, number 15, Chris Zapito. Entering the top of the third inning, Turks remain scoreless in the bottom of the second. Score remains Turks 1, Stanton Braves 0. The Turks playing the Braves on Sunday, losing by a score of 8-3. Braves looking to extend their win streak to 2. Harrisonburg looking to get back on the scoreboard. Leading off here in the top of the third for the Braves is number 28, the left fielder, Cameron Cole.
Starting things off in the top of the third, left fielder number 28, Cameron
Cole settling into the batter's box here. Zapito. Curveball high and inside for strike one. And Cole with a good eye. That ball low and outside for ball one. Zapito awaiting the sign. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And another breaking ball. No swing for strike two. Here's Zapito. And that ball low and outside for ball two. Count moves to 2-2. No outs here in the top of the third inning. And another full count for Zapito. Still no outs for the Turks. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That ball deep to left field. Fielder's going under it. And bounces over the fence for the ground rule double. Returning to the top of the order, up to the plate is the third baseman, number 30, Jacob Lester. Lester, a runner in scoring position. And a chance to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight for the Braves. Zapito, the breaking ball for strike number one. Zapito. That ball deep to left field. Fielder's going back. Makes the catch for out number one. And a runner will advance to third on a tag up. Stepping into the batter's box for the Braves is the second baseman, number 34, Tim Dickinson. Dickinson now a runner on third. Chance to tie the game for the Braves. And pokes it past the third baseman. Run will score. And Dickinson will remain on first. RBI single for the second baseman. Now at the plate, the shortstop, number 31, Jake Daltrui. And tries to hold back the swing there, but that'll be strike number one. Running leading off on first for the Braves. And a foul tip over the right field bleachers for strike number two. Here's Zapito, the 0-2 pitch. Runner's going to go. The throw to second. Not in time. Runner is safe. Count now moves to 1-2. Zapito, the 2-1 pitch. Zapito shaking off the sign. Eyes down the runner. The pitch. That ball going outside. Catcher quick reflexes. Count moves to 3-2. One out here, runner on second. Braves already scoring one this inning. And Daltrey with the tip. Catcher decides to throw to first, and that'll be out number 2 for the Turks. Runner remains on second for the Braves. Now stepping up to the plate. Batting fourth in the order, wearing number 23 tonight, the right fielder, Noah Canterbury. Canterbury swings for the fences, but no dice for strike number 1. Speedo settles in. The pitch. That ball high to left field. Fielder is settling under it and makes the catch for out number 3. The Braves scoring 1 off of 2 hits, leaving a runner stranded on second here in the top of the third. Score is now tied at 1-all as we enter the bottom of the third inning. If you're just now joining us, thank you for tuning in to the Valley Baseball League. The Valley Baseball League is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. Tonight, the Harrisonburg Turks taking on the Stanton Braves and a rematch of Sunday night's game. The Turks falling to the Braves by a score of 8-3 on Sunday night, hoping to get back on the scoreboard tonight. Braves looking to extend their win streak to 2 and defeat the Turks once again. On the mound again for the Stanton Braves, playing on his home turf of James Madison University, is number 38, Zach Horn. Leading off here in the bottom of the third is the second baseman for the Turks, number 10, Cam Harris. Harris pokes it to the shortstop. The throw over to first, way too high. And runner will be safe at first. Rounding out the order, the third baseman, number 13, Brett Waringer. Now out here in the bottom of the third. And catcher's going to go out and have a word with the pitcher. Still no pitch here. Counts 0-0. No outs. Runner on second for the Turks. Here's Horn. And that ball alone inside for ball 1. Here's Horn. And another ball high and inside for strike number 1. Horn. And that ball fouled over the right field bleachers to move the count to 1-2. Wearing a runner on second. Horn a chance to make it 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that ball high and inside for ball 2. Here's Horn. And another foul ball, this time poked to the home dugout. Count remains 2-2. Horn settles in. Chance to make it 1. And another ball inside for the full count. Here comes the pitch. And Waringer with another foul tip here. Count remains 3-2. Score is 1-1 here in the bottom of the third. Runner on second for the Turks. No outs. Waringer at the plate. Here's the pitch. And holds back the swing for ball number 4. Runners now on first and second for the Turks. No outs.
From the Bronx of Ryder, center fielder, Anthony Pascal.
Back at the top of the order now for the Turks is the center fielder, number 20, Anthony Pascal. Pascal, a foul tip straight back for strike number 1. Horton settles back in on the mound. Runners leading off on first and second. Awaiting the sign. Here's Horn. And Pascal, no swing for strike 2. Horn a chance to get the first out of the third inning here. The pitch. And Pascal pops it straight up for strike number 2. Pascal a chance to extend the Turks' lead here. No outs, runners on first and second. Counts 0-2. Zach Horn on the mound. Here's the pitch. And Pascal pokes it over the second baseman. Runners will go. And a run will score for the Turks as they take back the lead for the second time in tonight's ball game. An RBI single for Pascal. Still no outs here in the bottom of the third. Turks scoring 1. Runners on first and third. And batting second in the order now for the Turks, the shortstop, number 0, Jose Perez. Perez, chance to extend the Turks' lead here. Runner in scoring position. Here's Horn with the pitch, and Perez watches it go by for ball number 1. Horn eyes down the runner. And Perez popping it straight up. And that ball just a little bit too far back for strike number 1. Perez settling back in here. Counts 1-1, no outs. Here's Horn. And that ball high and outside for ball two. Horn the 2-1 pitch. And Perez, a good eye for ball number three. Three-one count. Turks get the bases fully loaded here. Here's Horn. And Perez had ball down the third baseline. That ball will go fair. And one run will score. Runners advance to second and third. And that'll be an RBI double for Jose Perez. That's 2 RBIs in the night already for Perez. Scores now Harrisonburg Turks 3, Stanton Braves 1. Still no outs here in the bottom of the third. Approaching the plate now is number 42 for the Turks, the left fielder, Chris Katz. Katz once again runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. And Katz holds back the swing for ball one. And Katz popping that one back for strike one. No outs here, 1-1 count. Runners on second and third for the Turks. Chance to extend their lead to 3. Here's Horn. And that ball too high over the plate. Here's Horn. And Katz pokes to the shortstop. Runner will reach home to throw to first. Not in time. And an RBI single for Chris Katz. Score is now Turks 4, Braves 1 in the bottom of the third. Still no outs for the Braves. Up to bat is the designated hitter, number 33, Luke Hatcher. Horn settling in here, hoping to get his first out of the third inning. And Hatcher tips it straight back for strike one. Runners now on first and second. Turks already scoring 3. Hatcher a chance to make it 4. The 0-1 pitch. And that ball high and inside for ball one. Here's Horn again. Runner's going to go to third. And no throw. And that'll be a stolen base for Jose Perez. Runner now in scoring position once again for the Turks. Still no outs. And looks like the coach is going to come out and have a word with Zach Horn. If you're just now joining us, thank you for tuning in to the Valley Baseball League. The Harrisonburg Turks taking on the Stanton Braves in a South Division matchup. Score in the bottom of the third is Harrisonburg Turks 4, Stanton Braves 1. No outs, runners on first and third for the Turks. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Infield taking their places once again for the Braves. Hatcher stepping back up to the plate. Here's Horn. The throw. And Hatcher pokes to the third baseman. The throw to second is good. The chance for 2. And a runner will be safe at first. Runner's out at second for the first out here in the bottom of the third. Runner remains in scoring position for the Turks here. Now stepping up to the plate, the first baseman from the Raiders of Seminole State, number 26, Mike Rinaldi. Rinaldi pokes to the home dugout for strike 1. Rinaldi settling in. Horn, the 0-1 pitch. And Rinaldi swings, but no luck for strike 2. Horn, the 0-2 pitch here. And Rinaldi was swinging for the fences, but just couldn't get it to go, and that'll be out number 2. At the plate again for the Turks, the right fielder, number 34, Ethan Murdoch. Murdoch over 1 tonight. Hoping to get on the score sheet here. Runners on first and third. And runner's going to go to second, no throw. And that'll be a stolen base for Luke Hatcher. Runners leading off on second and third. The 0-1 pitch from Horn. And a high ball flying foul for Murdoch. Count moves to 0-2, 2 outs. Horn a chance to end the inning here. Prevent the Turks from scoring any more runs. And that ball blown outside for ball 1. Counts now 1-2, 2 outs, 2 on for the Turks. And Murdoch, a good eye as the count moves to 2-2. And a foul tip there for Murdoch. Count remains 2-2, 2 outs. Murdoch settling in. Horn awaits the sign. The 2-2 pitch. And Murdoch takes that one deep. Fielder settling under it. Makes the catch for out number 3. The Turks scoring 3 off of 3 hits here in the bottom of the third inning. Score moves to Harrisonburg Turks 4, Stanton Braves 1. as we enter the top of the fourth inning.
Centera is improving health every day. Learn more at Centera.com/improving health. Centera, a proud sponsor of the Harrisonburg Turks. Baseball fans, the gentlemen are making their way through the stands with tonight's 50-50 raffle tickets. You can get 3 for $1, or Luke has a stretch yard that goes for $5. We'll split the pot with you, the Turks and tonight's winner. Leading off from the Keydets of BMI, designated hitter, Bradley Garner. The first baseman, number 15, Hayden Gustafson.
Now at the plate for the Stanton Braves here in the top of the fourth is the first baseman, number 15, Hayden Gustafson. And coach is going to come out and have a word with Zapito here.
Gustafson plays at State College of Florida, Manatee, Sarasota. They are known as the Manatees. The Turks will be in Grottoes tomorrow at the library at 11 a.m. Players will join the library staff for a baseball-themed story time.
Just now joining us, top of the fourth inning here, Stanton Braves with one on.
The Turks love interacting with the community.
First baseman number 15, Hayden Gustafson at the plate. Designated hitter Bradley Garner on first. No outs here. And that ball went outside for ball number 2. And a foul tip there for Gustafson for strike number 1. Zapito settling in, runner leading off on first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Zapito waits the sign. 2-2 pitch. And alone outside for another full count. Zapito stepping off the mound for a second there. Count remains 3-2, no outs. Here's Zapito. And another foul tip there. And umpire's going to count that as a swing. That'll be the first out of the fourth inning. Looked like Gustafsson tried to hold it back there, but just brought it a little too far around, and that'll be out number one. Center fielder at the plate for the Braves, number 41, A.J. Winrich. Winrich, a big swing, no luck for strike two. Runner remains on first for the Braves. Down 3, hoping to start some momentum here. And that ball way outside for ball 1. And almost hits the batter there. Gets out of the way just in time. Count's going to move to 2-2. And caught him looking for strike number 3. Turks move to 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. And Zapito a chance to hold the Braves scoreless. Now at the plate for the Braves is the catcher, number 36, Brett Walmsley. That ball way outside for ball number 1. Walmsley, good eye there for ball number 2. Counts now 2-0, 2 outs. Runner on first for the Braves. Zapito settling in. Here's the pitch. And another ball outside for ball 3. And 4 up, 4 down for the walk. Returning to the bottom of the order here for the Braves is going to be the left fielder, number 28, Cameron Cole. And it looks like coach is going to pull Zapito out of the game here. And we're going to get a pitching change for the Turks.
Selection of used cars in the Shadow Valley. We invite you to visit Keith's Auto Sale. 2 locations to serve you. Route 33 in Penn Laird and on 800 West Market Street here in Harrisonburg.
And Turks making a call to the bullpen here in the top of the fourth inning. Now on the mound for the Turks is going to be number 17, playing on his home turf for the James Madison Dukes. Number 17, Lane Duff. Here in the top of the fourth, score remains Harrisonburg Turks 4, Stanton Braves 1. 2 outs. And Duff with his first at bat, a chance to make it 3 outs. Tomorrow night, the Turks will be back at home against the Covington Lumberjacks. It'll be Dairy Night. Bring the ad in Tuesday's paper or print out the ad on our website to receive free admission. With June being Dairy Month, please watch out for the goodies and snacks during tomorrow night's game. And during the day, you can read with the Turks at Grotto's Library. Players from the Harrisonburg Turks will join the library for a baseball-themed story time. Listen to stories, get some autographs, and have a ball at Massanutten Regional Library. We love interacting with the community and meeting our fans, so come out and join us. Now stepping up to the plate, once again, the left fielder, number 28, Cameron Cole. Cole with runners on first and second. 2 outs on the board for the Braves. And Duff, a chance to retire his first batter of the night. And that ball lone inside for ball 1. Runners leading off. Here's Duff. And that ball just barely poked to the infield. The thrower to first. And umpire's going to call it safe. Looked like Rinaldi stepped off the bag a little bit too early there. And bases now loaded for the first time tonight for the Braves. Score is 4-1, a chance for the Braves to cut down the Turks' lead here. Returning to the top of the order is going to be the third baseman, number 30, Jacob Lester. Here's Duff. And puts that one a little too far inside, and the run will score for the Braves. Score is now moving to Turks 4, Braves 2. Runners now on second and third here. Count is 1-0. Here's Duff. And it looks like it hit Lester in the elbow there. Bases are going to be loaded once again for the Braves. Now approaching the plate for the Braves is the second baseman, number 34, Tim Dickinson. And Duff with strike number 1. Runners leading off on all 3 bases. 2 outs. 0-1 pitch. And no swing from Dickinson for strike 2. Duff now a chance to retire the side and prevent any more runs from scoring for the Braves. 0-2 pitch. And that ball just a little too low and inside for ball number 1. Count's now 1-2, 2 outs. Here's Duff. Ball poked to the second baseman. Misses the throw to second. And another run will score for the Braves. Turks lead now cut down to 1. As the score moves to Turks 4, Braves 3. Bases remain loaded for the Braves. Now at the plate is the shortstop for the Braves, number 31, Jake Dialtrui. Watches it go by for strike number 1. And a foul tip straight back for strike 2. Duff, another chance to put it away here. Hope to retire the side here. Braves already scoring 2 here in the top of the 4th. Bases loaded once again. Duff with the 0-2 pitch. And low and outside for ball 1. Awaits the sign. Settles in. And the line drive to right center field. 1 run will score. Here's 2 for the Braves, and they take the lead for the first time in tonight's ball game. Score is now Stanton Braves 5, Harrisonburg Turks 4. The 2-run RBI for Dialtrui. Stepping up to the plate now, wearing 23 tonight instead of his usual 35, is the right fielder, number 23, Noah Canterbury. And runner's going to go for second. No throw from the catcher. Runner's now on second and third for the Braves. Braves already scoring 4 here in the top of the 4th. Chance to make it more. Counts 1-0, 2 outs. Duff with a pitch. Hesitant swing there from Canterbury. Count is now 1-1. And that ball low and inside for ball number 2. Duff settling back in on the mound. Hoping to end it here. Pitch. And that'll be strike number 2. All 2s here in the top of the 4th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And 2 runners on for the Braves. Here's Duff. And a good eye from Canterbury for the full count. Braves a chance to get the bases loaded for the 3rd time in tonight's inning. Duff a chance to end it here. Retire the side. And that ball poked to the shortstop. The throw to first. In the dirt. 1 run will score. And tagged out at second for out number 3. The Stanton Braves scoring 4 that inning to take the lead for the first time tonight as we move into the bottom of the 4th inning. Harrisonburg Turks with a score of 4 and Braves leading by 1 with a score of 7.
6 runs across the plate in the top of the 4th for the Stanton Braves. Takes the lead 7-4. Keith's Auto Sales called to the bullpen. For the Staff Braves, for the best selection of used cars in the Shenandoah Valley, visit Keith's Auto Sales, Penn Laird in Harrisonburg. Now on the mound from the Retrievers of Maryland, Baltimore County, number 25, Sam Bell.
Entering the bottom of the fourth inning here, a pitching change for the Stanton Braves. Now at the plate, or on the mound, excuse me. Playing out of UMBC, Sam Bell. The Braves scoring 6 there in the top of the fourth to take the lead for the first time in tonight's ball game by a score of 7-4. Leading off here in the bottom of the fourth for the Turks is going to be number 35, the catcher, Matt Delgado.
Leading off for Harrisonburg from the Hillcats of Rogers State, the catcher, Matt Delgado.
Delgado with a strikeout in his last at bat, hoping to turn his luck around here in the bottom of the fourth. Bell awaits the sign. Here's his first pitch of the night. And a foul tip for strike one. Here's Bell again. And Delgado watches the breaking ball go by for strike number two. And Delgado, a good eye. That ball a little bit too high for ball number one. Counts 1-2. Bottom of the fourth inning here. No outs. Bell a chance to make it one out. And Delgado pops that one to the right field bleachers. Count remains 1-2.
Please return all foul balls to the concession stand for a Crazy Pop. Compliments of City Motors. Foul balls are the property of the Harrisonburg Turks. Thank you.
Here's Bell, the 1-2 pitch. And Delgado, another high ball popped up to the right field bleachers. Once again, count remains 1-2. Bell looking for his first out of the night here. And Delgado pokes it to the third baseman. And the throw to first with plenty of time for out number one. Now at the plate, batting eighth in the order, is the second baseman for the Turks, number 10, Cam Harris. And Harris, a good eye for ball number one. Bell settles in. The pitch. And that ball low and a little inside for ball number two. The throw. And still no swing from Harris. A good eye as the count moves to 3-0. And Harris watches it go by for strike number one. Count moves to 3-1, one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. No runners on for the Turks. And a foul tip by Harris. Bell's first full count of the night. And Harris looking to get things started and take back the lead for the Turks. Here's Bell. And that ball high and outside for ball four. Returning to the bottom of the order here, the product out of Georgetown, the third baseman for the Turks, number 13, Brett Waringer. Waringer watching the breaking ball go by for strike number one. Bell eyes down the runner. The pitch. And that ball high and inside for ball one. And a foul tip there by Waringer moves the count to 1-2. Waringer settles back in. Bell a chance to make it two. Runner leading on first. And another ball high and inside for the 2-2 count. And a foul tip just past third base. Count remains 2-2. One runner on for the Turks. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. 2-2 count. And another ball high and inside for the second straight full count. Waringer at the plate. Hoping to get something started for the Turks. Runner's going to go. And Waringer will reach first base on a walk. Two straight walks for Waringer. Runners now on first and second for the Turks. One out here in the bottom of the fourth as we return to the top of the order. Now batting is the center fielder, number 20, Anthony Pascal. Pascal 2 for 2 here, an RBI tonight. And a chance for another. Runners leading off on first and second for the Turks. Bell waits for the sign. And Pascal, no swing for strike one. Settles back in. The throw. And the count moves to 1-1 for the Braves. Bell eyes the runner on second. Here's the pitch. And another ball high and inside for ball number 2. Here's Bell. And Pascal, a high ball. Second baseman going for it. Makes the catch. And no tag ups for the Turks. Now 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners on first and second. Approaching the plate is the shortstop, number 0, Jose Perez. Turks down 3 following a 6-run inning from the Braves. We're going to turn things around here in the bottom of the fourth. And Bell with the ball high over the plate for ball number 1. Perez hoping to get something going here. And that ball high and outside for ball 2. Bell treading carefully. Perez with 2 RBIs already tonight. And a stolen base in his last at bat. Perez pokes it to the shortstop. And the tag out at second. That'll be out number 3. Runner stranded on first and second. No runs there from the Turks. Score remains Turks 4, Braves 7 as we enter the top of the 5th. Just now joining us, the Stanton Braves taking on the Harrisonburg Turks here at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park in Harrisonburg. Turks coming off a loss to the Braves on Sunday night by a score of 8-3. Braves look to extend their win streak to 2, and the Turks look to get back on the scoreboard for the 2024 campaign. Tomorrow night, the Turks will be back at home against the Covington Lumberjacks for Dairy Night at the ballpark. If you bring the ad in Tuesday's paper or the print ad on our website to the game, you will receive free admission, sponsored by June is Dairy Month. Watch out for goodies and snacks throughout the game. Number 17, Lane Duff, returning to the mound for the Turks as they're into the top of the 5th inning. Playing on his home turf as a sophomore for James Madison University. Now at the plate for the Braves, batting 5th in the order, is the designated hitter, number 19, Bradley Garner. And Garner a good eye for ball number 1. And Duff puts that one high and inside for ball 2. Duff settles in. Here's the pitch. Pokes it to the shortstop. The throw to first. Long throw. And won't get there in time. Runner is safe at first. Garner now 1 for 2 on the night. Stepping up to the plate now for the Braves is the first baseman, number 15, Hayden Gustafson. Runner on first, no outs here for the Braves in the top of the fifth. Maintaining their 7-4 lead following a 6-run inning in the top of the fourth. Duff will look to shut things down here for the Braves and prevent any momentum from building. No swing from Gustafsson as the count moves to 1-1. Here's Duff. And that ball low and outside for ball 2. A 2-1 count, runner leading off on first. And no swing for strike 2. Two count here. Duff with the pitch. And poke to the second baseman. The throw to second is good. The throw to first. And got him. Double play for the Turks. Some great infield work for the quick 2. Quick reflexes by number 10, Cam Harris. And a throw from Perez. And just like that, 2 outs on the board for the Turks. Now at the plate is the center fielder for the Braves, number 41, A.J. Winrich. Winrich, high ball to right field. Fielder's going back and makes the catch just in front of the track for out number 3. No runs, no hits, and no errors here in the top of the 5th inning. Score remains Stanton Braves 7, Harrisonburg Turks 4.
Centera is proud to be a sponsor of the Harrisonburg Turks. The Centera Sports Medicine team provides athletic training support at many of our local high schools, including Rockingham and Augusta County, as well as JMU Club and intramural sports.
You're just now joining us. Thank you for tuning in to the Valley Baseball League. The Valley Baseball League is funded in part by donation from Major League Baseball. Tonight, the Harrisonburg Turks taking on the Braves of Stanton in a South Division matchup and a rematch of Sunday night's game. The Turks taking a loss to the Stanton Braves on Sunday by a score of 8-3. Braves look to extend their win streak to 2, and the Braves look to get back on the scoreboard. Entering the bottom of the 5th, score is Stanton Braves 7, Harrisonburg Turks 4. On the mound for the Braves is number 25, Sam Bell. Now stepping up to the plate for your Harrisonburg Turks, the left fielder, number 42, Chris Katz. Here's Bell. And Katz, no swing, strike 1. And still no swing from Katz. The 0-2 count. Here comes Bell. And Katz, high ball to left field. Fielder settling under it. And makes the easy catch for out number 1. Now up to bat for the Harrisonburg Turks. The designated hitter, number 33, Luke Hatcher. Hatcher chops at it. A foul tip to the home dugout for strike 1. Settling back in here. Bell, though, 1 pitch. And a line drive to left center field. Bounces over the left fielder's head. Hatcher's going to go for 2. And Hatcher will settle in at second for the double. It's 2 doubles tonight for Hatcher. And a runner now in scoring position for the Turks. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Now approaching the plate is the first baseman, number 26, Mike Rinaldi. Bell eyeing the runner here. Here's the pitch. And right over the plate, no swing for strike number 1. Rinaldi playing out of Seminole State College. Watches it go by for strike number 2. Bell eyes down Hatcher on second. Chance to make it 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. And Rinaldi, ball to right field. Easy catch, no tag up from Hatcher. And Braves move to 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Stepping into the batter's box now is the right fielder, number 34, Ethan Murdoch. Murdoch, a runner on second, a chance to cut down the Braves' lead. Turks down by 3. And Murdoch watches it go by for strike number 1. Bell awaits the sign. Here comes the pitch. And that ball high and inside for the 1-1 count. And another ball high and inside for ball 2. Count moves to 2-1, 2 outs. Bell, the 2-1 pitch. And poked past the second baseman, the hole in second. Runner is going to go for home. The throw not in time. Score moves to Harrisonburg Turks 5. Stanton Braves 7. An RBI single for Murdoch. Now at the plate is number 35, the catcher for your Harrisonburg Turks, Matt Delgado. Delgado, a runner on first. 2 outs here. And a chance to cut down the Braves' lead. Here's Bell. And a high foul tip for Delgado. Runner leads off on first. Bell with the pitch. And Delgado, a good eye for ball one. Delgado, another high foul tip. And the count moves to 1-2. Bell, a chance to put it away here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Turks already having scored one in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that'll be ball two. Two-two count here, 2 outs. Runner leading off on first for the Turks. And that ball high and inside on Delgado. Count moves to 3-2. Bell on the mound. Things go either way here. Runner's going to go. And that'll be ball number 4. Runners now on first and second for the Turks. Now approaching the batter's box is the second baseman for the Turks, number 10, Cam Harris. Harris now a runner in scoring position. Turks still down 2. And pokes it to the pitcher, the throw to first. Out number 3. Runners left stranded on first and second for the Turks. Turks scoring 1 that inning to move the score to Harrisonburg Turks 5, Stanton Braves 7 as we enter the top of the 6th inning. See Willie Mays died. One of the greatest all-around players in baseball. Entering the bottom of the 6th inning here, the top of the 6th inning. Remaining on the mound for the Turks is number 17, the James Madison product, playing on his home turf, sophomore Lane Duff. Batting 8th in the order for the Stanton Braves is the catcher, number 36, Brett Walmsley. Duff awaits the sign. Here's the pitch. And good eye for ball number 1. Duff again. And this time gets it low and inside for strike 1. And that ball low and outside for ball 2. Now moves to 2-1 here. No outs in the top of the 6th. Braves up by 2, looking to extend their lead here. And Duff puts that one inside for strike 2. Duff the 2-2 pitch. And watches it go by. That'll be ball number 3. Full count here to start the 6th. Here comes the pitch. And poked over the pitcher. Second baseman goes for the throw to first. Got him. That'll be out number 1 to start the 6th inning. As we reach the bottom of the order once again, up to bat is the left fielder, number 28, Cameron Cole. And Cole shows for the bunt, pulls back just in time. Count is 1-0. Duff awaits the sign. The pitch. And Cole going for the bunt once again. No luck there. Count moves to 1-1. And Cole no swing this time. Strike 2. Cole pokes it to the third baseman. Long throw to first. And put some heat on that one. Got him just in time. And that'll be 2 outs for the Turks. An impressive throw by the third baseman, Brett Waringer. And a chance to put it away here in the top of the 6th. Returning to the top of the order here for the Braves is the third baseman, number 30, Jacob Lester. Lester with a good eye takes ball 1. Here's Duff with the pitch. And high ball, easy and outside for strike 1. The 1-1 count here. Lester pokes to the shortstop. That one's in the dirt, and runner will be safe at first. Now stepping up to bat, the product out of St. Joseph's, number 34, Tim Dickinson. Duff eyes down the runner. Here's the pitch. And hits Dickinson square in the back for the walk. That is 2 runners on for the Braves. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Looks like the coach is going to come out and have a word with Duff here. And it looks like we may get a substitution here. And the call from the bullpen, we're going to have a pitching change for the Harrisonburg Turks here. Replacing number 17, Lane Duff, is going to be number 14, a fellow James Madison Duke, Jackson Hall. Hall defending his home turf, hoping to get the third out here in the top of the sixth and give the Turks a chance to take back the lead here in tonight's ball game. Turks back in action tomorrow night against the Covington Lumberjacks for Dairy Night here at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park. Fans, if you bring the ad in Tuesday's paper or print the ad on our website and Facebook page, you will receive free admission to the game sponsored by June Dairy Month. Watch out for special snacks and goodies throughout the game. For our younger fans, players from the Harrisonburg Turks will be joining the Grottoes Library tomorrow for a baseball-themed story time. Listen to stories, get some autographs, and have a ball at the Grottoes Library. We always love interacting with the community and meeting our fans, so please feel free to come out and join us. Top of the sixth inning here, 2 outs, 2 runners on for the Stanton Braves. Now at the plate is the shortstop, number 31, Jake D'Altrui. D'Altrui, no swing at the breaking ball for strike one. And that ball high over the plate. Count moves to 1-1. D'Altrui, the foul tip. Count moves to 1-2. D'Altrui with a 2-run RBI single in his last at bat. And a chance for another here at the top of the sixth. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Hull with a chance to get his first out of the night and retire the side. Here's the pitch. And high and inside, almost hits D'Altrui there. Little Neo action to avoid it. Count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a foul tip straight back. And we'll remain at 2 strikes. Hull awaits the sign. Settles in. The 2-2 pitch. And high and inside, that'll be Hull's first full count of tonight's ball game. A lot of opportunity here for the Braves. Runners on first and second. Count is 3-2, 2 outs. A lot can happen here. Here's Hull. Runner's going to go. And umpire's going to call it ball 4. Bases now loaded once again for the Braves. Approaching the plate now is the right fielder for the Braves. Wearing 23 instead of his usual 35 is Noah Canterbury. Barely halfway through the game, and I'm over it. I don't want to talk anymore. And it looks like we're going to have another pitching change already for the Harrisonburg Turks, only lasting a few batters. Now approaching the plate, or approaching the mound, excuse me, out of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons is number 24, Hudson Lee. Lee, a lot of pressure here. Turks still down 2 to the Braves. Bases fully loaded. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Lee warming up here. Bit of a sidewinder approach. We'll see if it does any good. Turks will look to prevent the Braves from getting any more momentum here and hold them to another scoreless inning. Back at the plate now for the Stanton Braves is number 23. The right fielder wearing 23 instead of his usual 35. Noah Canterbury. Here's Lee's first pitch of the night. And no swing for strike 1. Bases remain loaded for the Braves. And a chance to extend their lead here in the top of the 6th. And a big swing there. No dice. That'll be strike 2. Lee now a chance to put it away. Canterbury settles back in the box. Here's Lee, the 0-2 pitch. And that one went outside for ball 1. One-two count. Here comes the pitch. And this time low and inside for ball 2. Here's Lee. Swinging for the fences there. No dice. Looks a little angry with that one. That'll be out number 3. Runner stranded on first, second, and third. No runs, 1 hit for the Braves. Score remains Stanton Braves 7, Harrisonburg Turks 5. As we enter the bottom of the 6th inning here, we're going to have another pitching substitution for the Braves. Now approaching the mound is number 20, playing out of Milligan, Ty Lisnaz. If you're just now joining us, the Harrisonburg Turks taking on the Braves of Stanton in a South Division matchup here in the Valley Baseball League. The Valley Baseball League is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. As we enter the bottom of the sixth, Turks down 2 to the Stanton Braves by a score of 7-5. Now on the mound for the Braves is number 20, Ty Lizdaz. Approaching the plate for the Turks is number 13, the third baseman, Brett Waringer. Waringer settling into the box here. Lizdaz's first pitch of the night is just outside for ball 1. And no swing there, strike 1. Lizdaz waits the sign. 1-1 pitch. And breaking ball, no swing, strike 2. You're hoping to get a piece of it here. 1-2 pitch. And that ball low and outside, ball 2. Waringer pops to the shortstop, the throw to first. And a good stretch there by Gustafson for out number 1, and Lizdaz's first out of the night. Returning to the top of the order for the Turks. Up to bat is the center fielder, number 20, Anthony Pascal. Pascal, an RBI already tonight. Hoping to keep his success at the plate going. Currently 2 for 3. And 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Count is 2-0. And try to hold back the swing there, but that'll be strike number 1. Count moves to 2-1. Lizdaz. And Pascal, shortstop leaps for it, can't get to it. Pascal's going to go for 2. The throw over to second. Not in time. Pascal is safe. And Pascal just needs to home run to hit for the cycle. One out, runner now on second for the Turks. Scoring position as Jose Perez, the shortstop, steps up to the plate. Lizdaz eyes down the runner. Here's the pitch. And Perez watches the breaking ball go by for strike 1. And it looked like Perez was going deep on that one, but couldn't get the contact for strike 2. Was Dad's chance for his first strikeout. And he'll get it. That'll be out number 2 for the Braves. Still a runner on second for the Turks. Now stepping up to the plate is the left fielder, number 42, Chris Katz. Katz, deep ball to center field. And fielder makes the catch for out number 3. Runner is stranded on second. No runs there for the Turks. Score remains Harrisonburg Turks 5, Stanton Braves 7.
Lucky number. Our first number, and hopefully the only number, is a yellow ticket, 722509. 722509. If you have that winning number, come up here and see Luke. He has your money. It is $54 tonight. $54 in this evening's jackpot.
I think I have the ticket. Think you got it? Let's see here. 509.
Top of the 7th inning here, a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Count is now 2-2 for the Braves. Hudson Lee at the plate. On the mound, excuse me. At the plate is a designated hitter for the Braves, number 19, Bradley Garner. Garner a foul tip to keep it at 2-2. Here's Lee. And a little too far inside for the full count to start off the 7th inning. And that'll be ball 4. Gardner will reach first base on a walk. Now at the plate, the first baseman, number 15, Hayden Gustafson. Ball low and outside. The catcher, quick reflexes. Fakes the throw to first. Runner gets back in time. Count is 1-0. Lee, a little warning throw to first. Still a 1-0 count. Gustafson shows the bunt and tips it backwards for the 1-1 count. Lee eyes down the runner. 1-1 pitch. And Gustafson tries to pull it back in time for the bunt attempt, but can't get it. That'll be strike two. Count is now 1-2, no outs. Count moves to 2-2. Gustafson still holding out for the bunt. And pops it just outside the first baseline. Count remains 2-2. That'll be out number one for the Braves. Runner on first. Now approaching the plate is the center fielder, number 41, A.J. Winrich. Lee settling in. And another warning throw to first base. Here's Lee. And that ball poked to left field. Runner will go for third. The throw. And almost got him, but not in time. Runner advances to third. And runner's now on first and third for the Braves.
The catcher, Brett Walmsley.
Now at the plate for the Braves is the catcher, number 36, Brett Walmsley. Looks like the coach is going to come out and have a word with Lee here. Don't tell me we're doing another pitching change. Okay. What is it with people, like, I had some dude hate commenting on it last time because we didn't have audio. It's like, this is the worst broadcast I've seen in years. And I'm like, it's not that deep, dude. Like, calm the fuck down. 0-1 count here, 1 out in the top of the seventh. Runners on first and third for the Braves. Walmsley at the plate. And goes for the bunt attempt again. That'll be the 1-1 count. Walmsley will look to pad the Braves' lead here. Hudson Lee, the 1-1 pitch. Runner's going to go for second. And no throw. Stolen base for A.J. Winrich. Runners now on second and third for the Braves. Chance to extend their lead here. And Walmsley watches it go by for strike two. Counts now 2-2, 1 out. Lee. And Walmsley line drive to the right field net, unfortunately. Count's going to remain 2-2. Lee a chance to retire the batter. And high and outside for the full count. Walk here would mean bases loaded. And Walmsley will look to put one in the outfield here. And it looked like Walmsley swung there, just barely held it back. Crowd in disagreement here. But umpire's going to call that ball 4. Base is now loaded once again for the Braves. Score is 7-4, a chance to extend it. And coach is going to come out and have a word with Lee. And another pitching change for the Harrisonburg Turks. This will be their 5th pitcher of the night. Stepping in to replace Hudson Lee for the Harrisonburg Turks is going to be number 30, Cam Nelson. Cam Nelson on the mound now. Another product out of Wake Forest. Hoping to turn things around here for the Turks. Base is currently loaded for the Braves. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. A chance to extend their lead still up on the Harrisonburg Turks by a score of 7-5. Now stepping up to the plate for the Stanton Braves at the bottom of the order is number 28, the left fielder, Cameron Cole. Cole with the bases loaded, a chance to extend the Braves' lead. And swinging for the fences there, but can't get it to go. That'll be strike number 1. Watches it go by for strike 2. Nelson throwing some heat here. No chances being taken here for the Turks. Here's the 0-2 pitch, a chance to make it 1-2-3. And a foul tip for Cole. Count remains 0-2. Here's Nelson. And just outside for ball 1. Words of encouragement from the crowd here Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that one alone outside for ball 2. Runners leading off on first, second, and third. Chance to retire the batter. And looks like Cole will be hit by the pitch there. And another run will score for the Braves. Bases remain loaded, 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Braves move the score to 8, leading to the Turks 5. Now to bat at the top of the order once again is the third baseman, number 30, Jacob Lester. And Lester holds back the swing there for ball number 1. And Lester will poke it right to the first baseman. A quick pickup for out number 2. But another run will score for the Braves as the score moves to Stanton 9, Harrisonburg 5. Up to bat now is the second baseman for the Braves, number 34, Tim Dickinson. Dickinson holds back the swing, and that'll be ball number 1. Dickinson pops it over the pitcher. Shortstop, the throw to first. Got him. That'll be out number 3. No more runs will score for the Braves. Braves scoring 2 runs off of 1 hit there in the top of the 7th, and the score moves to Stanton 9, Harrisonburg Turks 5 as we enter the bottom of the 7th inning. As always, thank you for tuning in to the Valley Baseball League. The Valley Baseball League is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. Tonight, the Harrisonburg Turks taking on the Stanton Braves in a rematch of Sunday night's matchup. The Braves taking away a win in that game by a score of 8-3. Braves look to move their winning streak to 2 as the Turks look to get back on the scoreboard for the 2024 campaign. The Turks, your 2023 Valley Baseball League champions, hoping to repeat their success this season. Ty Listas on the mound again for the Stanton Braves. Entering the bottom of the 7th, the Turks look to respond to a 2-run inning from the Braves. Currently down 4. Now approaching the plate is the designated hitter for the Turks, number 33, Luke Hatcher. Here's Liznes. And Hatcher watches it go by for strike 1. And still no swing. The breaking ball, strike 2. Chance to go 1-2-3 here for the Braves. And that ball low and outside, ball 1. 1-2 pitch. And pokes it just under Listad as a throw over to first. No good. First baseman can't make the catch, and Hatcher will be safe at first. An error by Gustafsson, a base hit for the Turks.
First baseman Mike Rinaldi.
Now at the plate for the Turks, the first baseman, number 26, Mike Rinaldi. That's and a foul tip straight back for strike number 2. Braves chance for their first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Runner on second. And Rinaldi pokes it just past first base. Count will remain 0-2. Settling back on the mound here. Hatcher leading off on second. And Rinaldi, a good eye for ball 1. Lesdaz awaiting the sign here. Eyes down the runner. The pitch. And Rinaldi pokes to the third baseman. Makes the choice to throw to first. Got him. That'll be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Hatcher remains on second. And now stepping up to bat for the Turks is the right fielder, number 34, Ethan Murdoch. No swing for Murdoch there, and that'll be strike number 1. And Murdoch hesitates on the swing there, and that'll be strike 2. Hatcher leading off again on second. List has a chance to make it 2. And Murdoch pokes it to the shortstop. And Hatcher stops halfway to third, decides to go back, and is tagged out at second. That'll be 2 outs for the Braves. Murdoch reaches first on a fielder's choice. But an unfortunate circumstance for Hatcher. At the plate again for the Turks is the catcher, number 35, Matt Delgado. Delgado runner on first, hoping to spark something for the Turks. And that ball lone outside for ball 1. Braves looking to hold the Turks scoreless here and maintain their 4-run lead. Here's Listad, signing on the runner. 1-0 pitch. And no swing from Delgado, strike 1. High ball popped up to center field. And Braves will make the catch. Runner stranded on first. No runs, no hits for the Turks. Score remains Stanton Braves 9, Harrisonburg Turks 5 as we enter the top of the 8th inning. Braves looking to extend their win streak to 2 as the Turks look to get back on the leaderboard.
Finals tonight around the Valley Baseball League. Strasburg defeated Percival 9-5. Winchester offended Newmarket 8-5.
A win here for the Turks would move them to 9-5 on the season, while Stanton would move to 8-7. Tonight's game, a rematch of Sunday night's game, where the Turks fell to the Stanton Braves by a score of 8-3. On the mound now for the Harrisonburg Turks, a product out of Seminole State College, is number 39, Victor Diaz. Diaz warming up here, hoping to shut down the Braves here in the top of the 8th. Turks remain down 4 by a score of Harrisonburg 5, Stanton 9. And we'll hope to turn things around here in the 8th. Now stepping up to the plate for the Stanton Braves is going to be number 31, the shortstop, Jake D'Altrui. And Diaz's first pitch of the night is going to be strike 1. And no swing and a good eye from D'Altrui for ball 1. Diaz settles in. Here's the pitch. And D'Altrui watches it go by. That'll be strike 2. Here's Diaz, chance for his first strikeout. And he got it. Out number 1. Now at the plate wearing 23 instead of his normal 35 is going to be the right fielder for the Braves, number 23, Noah Canterbury. Diaz. Curveball low and outside for ball 1. The pitch. And that one high and inside. Count moves to 2-0. And Canterbury takes the pitch for ball 3. Hey, a chance had Diaz's first walk of the night. 3-0 pitch. And that'll be strike 1. Here's Diaz. 3-1 pitch, chance to make it 2 outs. And the foul tip by Canterbury. And that'll be Diaz's first full count of the night. Here comes Diaz. And another foul tip by Canterbury. Diaz gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And another foul tip by Canterbury. Count remains 3-2. And Canterbury nearly swings out of his shoes there. That'll be strike 3, 2 straight for Diaz on the mound. Bradley Garner at the plate now, takes the 1-0 pitch takes the ball for the 1-0 pitch. 2 outs here, no runners on for the Braves. Still no hits here in the top of the 8th. Diaz looking to shut things down, 1-2-3. And ball popped up high just past the infield. First baseman makes the catch, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Diaz's first of the night. Holds the Braves scoreless. Score is going to remain Harrisonburg 5, Stanton 9 as we enter the bottom of the 8th. Turks will be back in action tomorrow night against the Covington Lumberjacks for Dairy Night at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park. Fans, bring the ad in Tuesday's paper or print the ad on our website or Facebook page to receive free admission, sponsored by June is Dairy Month. If you attend the game, watch out for special goodies and snacks throughout the duration of tomorrow's game. For our younger fans, come out to Grotto's Library as players from the Harrisonburg Turks will be joining the library for a baseball-themed story time. Listen to stories, get some autographs, and have a ball with the Grotto's Library. We love interacting with the community and meeting our fans, so please feel free to come out and join us tomorrow at 11 a.m. On the mound again for the Braves, playing out of Milligan, number 20, Ty Listas. Bottom of the 8th inning here. Stepping up to the plate, leading off for the Turks is number 10, the second baseman, Cam Harris. Breaking ball from Listos. That'll be strike one. And that ball a little inside for ball one. Counts now 1-1, no outs. Impressive hands from the shortstop there for the Braves. Manages to get to Harris's line drive, the throw to first. Some fans in disagreement. Umpire's going to call him out. The photo finish there at first base, but that'll be out number one for the Turks. Now at the plate, batting at the bottom of the order. Pinch hitting for Brett Waringer is number 2, Jalen Evans. Evans with a pop-up just outside the right field baseline. The first baseman's going to go for it. Makes the catch and just up against the fence. That'll be 2 straight for the Braves. Now at the plate with 2 outs, no runners on is top of the order, center fielder number 20, Anthony Pascal. Pascal deep ball to left, and that one will run foul over the left field fence. Score still 9-5 here, bottom of the 8th. Braves looking to hold the Turks scoreless once again and maintain their 4-run lead. Pascal pokes it out to center field. That one will drop, and that'll be a base hit for the Turks. Pascal is now 4 for 5 with an RBI in the night. Up to the plate now, the shortstop for your Harrisonburg Turks, number 0, Jose Perez. Perez, 2 RBIs in the night. A run around first. Hope to keep the momentum going for Harrisonburg. Was Daz the pitch. And that one high and outside for ball 1. Goes Daz. Ball deep to left field. Fielder's going for it and makes the catch. Runner stranded at second for the Turks. Still no runs on the board. Score remains Stanton Braves 9, Harrisonburg Turks 5 as we enter the top of the 9th inning. Turks will look to shut things down quickly and give themselves a fighting chance in the bottom of the 9th. Entering the top of the ninth inning here on the mound again for the Harrisonburg Turks is number 39, Victor Diaz. Diaz playing for the Raiders out of Seminole State College in Florida. Now squaring up against the first baseman for the Braves, number 15, Hayden Gustafson. Here's Diaz. Throws some heat right down the middle. Gustafson swings and a miss. That'll be strike one. Diaz. Line drive to left center. That ball will fall, and that'll be a base hit for Gustafson. At the plate now for the Stanton Braves, the center fielder, number 41, A.J. Winrich. Here's Diaz. Low and outside, ball one. Braves still leading by 4. Runner on first here. No outs in the top of the ninth. Victor Diaz. Another one low and outside. And that'll be ball number 2. Pitch from Diaz. Ball popped up high to center field. And Pascal will make the catch. For out number 1 here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, batting 8th in the order, the catcher for the Braves, number 36, Brett Walmsley. Runner remains on first, 1 out. Runner's going to go. Diaz to throw to second. And Harris unfortunately drops that one. Diaz tried to put a little too much on it, and he will be safe at second. Stolen base for Gustafson. So no count on the board here. Diaz eyes the runner. And that ball low and inside for ball 1. Diaz put some heat down the middle for strike 1. All ones here in the top of the ninth. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and 1 runner on for the Braves. Braves still up by 4. Hoping to extend their lead here in the top of the ninth. And prevent any comeback in the bottom for the Turks. Walmsley at the plate. And Walmsley looking to go yard, but no luck. Count moves to 2-2. Diaz eyes the runner. Chance to make it 2. And that one just inside for the full count. Diaz awaits the sign. Settles in. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And post to the second baseman. The throw to first. Got him with time to spare. That'll be 2 outs for the Braves. Runner advances to third and is now in scoring position for the Braves. At the plate now, batting at the bottom of the order, the left fielder, number 28, Cameron Cole. Goal, a chance for his first RBI of the night. And to push the lead to 5 for the Braves. That ball low and outside. That'll be ball number 1 for Diaz. Two outs here, the 1-0 pitch. And Cole's going to watch that go by for strike 1. And still no swing from Cole. That'll be strike number 2. Diaz now a chance to retire the side and give his Turks a fighting chance. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Diaz will put it away for the Turks. That'll be 1 hit, no runs for the Braves as we enter the bottom of the 9th inning. Turks down 4. They'll need at least 4 to push to extra innings. 5 to take the victory here. Tomorrow night, the Turks back in action against Covington. For June is Dairy Month night here at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Fans, if you bring the ad in Tuesday's paper or print the ad out on our website or our Facebook page and bring it in to the stadium, you will receive free admission, sponsored by June is Dairy Month. Please watch out for any goodies and snacks that will be handed out during tomorrow's ball game. For our younger fans, come on out to Grotto's Library, as players from the Harrisonburg Turks will be joining the library for a baseball-themed story time. Listen to stories, get some autographs, and have a ball at Grotto's Library. We love interacting with our community and meeting our fans, so please come out and join us. That'll be at 11 a.m. at Grotto's Library. Turks looking to turn things around here in the bottom of the 9th and potentially inspire a comeback. Down 4 to the Braves here. Approaching the plate is number 42, the left fielder, Christopher Katz. Katz struggling at the plate tonight. Currently 3 for 4, an RBI in the night. Takes the 1-0 pitch for the ball. And that one low and outside for strike 1. Daz looking to close things out. The 1-1 pitch. And Katz a good eye for ball 2. Katz line drive to right. That one's going to fall. And that'll be a base hit to start off the bottom of the 9th. Now stepping up to bat for the Harrisonburg Turks, the designated hitter, number 33, Lou Catcher. Ball high and inside. And that'll be ball number 1 for Listas. Runner on first, no outs here in the bottom of the 9th. Turks need at least 4 to keep this ball game going. And Hatcher's going to take that one high and inside for strike number 1. The 1-1 pitch. And Hatcher pops that one up high to left center field. Center fielder's going for it and makes the catch as Katz comes back to first. That'll be 1 out for the Braves here in the bottom of the 9th. Runner remains on first for the Turks. Stepping up to the plate now for the Turks, the first baseman, number 26, Mike Rinaldi. Rinaldi struggling at the plate tonight, looking to turn his luck around. Couldn't be a more crucial time. Once again, Turks down 4. And need to make something happen here in the bottom of the 9th. 1-1 count here, 1 out, runner on first. Rinaldi at the plate. Let's toss the pitch. And Rinaldi, high, deep ball to left center field. And the left fielder is going to get under that one for out number 2. Rinaldi almost had it there, but just couldn't get it to go. Stepping up to the plate for what could potentially be the last batter of the night. The right fielder, number 34 for the Turks, Ethan Murdoch. Let's toss a nice breaking ball there for strike 1. Katz leading off on first. And Murdoch, a good eye on that one, lone outside for ball number 1. Here's Listas. The 1-1 pitch. And Murdoch fouls that one to the right field bleachers. Count moves to 1-2. And Listas 1 pitch away from beating the Turks in 2 straight. Braves coming off a 8-3 victory against the Turks on Sunday night. Looking to repeat their success here. 2 outs, the 1-2 pitch. And that ball high and inside for ball number 2. Counts now 2-2. Murdoch at the plate. Katz on first. Lesdaw's on the mound. A chance to end it here. Murdoch pimps one to left center field. And that'll be a home run for the Turks. A 2-run homer out of Ethan Murdoch brings the score to Turks 7, Braves 9. And the Turks might just be back in this ball game. A 2-run home run for Ethan Murdoch. Cuts the lead down to 2 for the Braves. And we're going to have a timeout for Braves. Batting next for the Harrisonburg Turks is the catcher, number 35, Matt Delgado. And it looks like we're going to get a pitching change here for the Stanton Braves. The closer, number 21, Nate Ward. Ward, a product out of Florida Southwestern State, with 2 outs on the board, will look to close out tonight's ball game. No runners on for the Turks following a 2-run homer from Ethan Murdoch. Delgado at the plate will look to keep the momentum going and keep the Turks in this ball game. Ward warming up on the mound. It's exciting, but I also want to go home. Yay, I have a day off, but also I can't go do anything because everything's closed. Like tomorrow, it's like, yay, I get to sleep in and I have nothing going on, but also everything's closed, so I can't go do anything fun. Honestly, not a bad idea. Might do the same. You know, just sit by the pool and do nothing and have a few drinks and call it a day. Oh, shit, we have a game tomorrow, though. Oh, I can still have drinks. No, I can get plastered in the middle of the day. If you're just now joining us, Nate Ward warming up for the Stanton Braves here in the bottom of the ninth. Ethan Murdoch with a 2-run homer to keep the Turks in this ball game. Score is now Harrisonburg Turks 7, Stanton Braves 9. 2 outs on the board. Matt Delgado at the plate for the Turks. Has struggled at the plate tonight, and now would be a perfect time to turn his luck around. Here's the pitch. And that ball way outside for ball 1. Ward with the ball in his first pitch of the night. Looking to close things out here. And another one outside for ball number 2. And Delgado, a good eye. That's 3 balls for Braves. 3-0 count, 2 outs, no runners on. And Delgado watches it go by for strike number 1. And swing and a miss. We've got a full count. Tensions are high here in the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs. 3-2 count. And Ward's first bat of the night is going to be a walk. Delgado on first. Now approaching the plate is number 10 for the Turks, the second baseman, Cam Harris. Here's Ward. And Harris watches it go by inside for ball number 1. Delgado leading off on first. And Harris holds back the swing. And that'll be ball number 2. Ward settling back in. Pitch. And another ball low and inside for ball number 3. And Harris takes that one inside. That'll be 2 straight batters walked for Ward. Runners now on first and second for the Turks. Already scored 2 off of a 2-run homer from Ethan Murdoch. Now pinch hitting for the Turks for his first at-bat of the night is number 6, Jacob Green. Green, a chance to make something happen here for the Turks. Still down by 2, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. And watches it go by for strike 1. That was definitely a ball. Runners leading off on first and second. Here's Ward. And a wild pitch by Ward. Runners will advance to second and third. Here's Green was hit. Bases now loaded for the Turks. Very long 2 outs for the Braves. A chance for the Turks to take home tonight's ball game. Looks like the coach is going to come out and have a word with Ward. Imagine he hits a grand slam right now. That would be insane. Please. I'll say a walk-off grand slam is probably the greatest thing you can do with baseball. Please. Let's see, Pascal's at the plate. Actually, that would be one of the greatest possible things he could do because he's already hit first a single, a double, and a triple. So he'd hit for the cycle, which is rare in baseball, which means you hit everything. You've had good luck. You started this game off with a triple. 2 home runs in the bottom of the ninth, and you hit a cycle grand slam. Fingers crossed. Please do it in this game right now. Anthony Pascal now at the plate for the Turks. Bases loaded. And watches it go by for strike 1. Turks need at least 2 to tie this ball game. If Pascal can hit a miracle grand slam here, that would end the ball game. Line drive to left and just foul. Turks fans on the edge of their seats here in Harrisonburg. Count moves to 0-2, 2 outs. Ward a chance to end it. Pascal needs to get something to go here. Runners will go on anything. And this could be it. And Pascal pops it up high to the infield. And the first baseman makes the catch. Runners stranded on first, second, and third for the Turks. And that will do it for tonight's ball game. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Turks, but it won't be enough as they drop their second straight to the Braves by a score of Turks 7, Braves 9. Turks back in action tomorrow against the Covington Lumberjacks for June is Dairy Month night here at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's live stream of the Valley Baseball League. Braves winning 2 straight against the Turks to improve their record to 8-7. Turks drop another one to move their record to 8-6. Once again, Turks back in action tomorrow night against Covington Lumberjacks here at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park in Harrisonburg. We hope to see you there, and as always, thank you for listening to tonight's broadcast of the Valley Baseball League. We will see you next time.